We'll start with, where's the excitement level at for your program heading into this weekend?
I mean, it's off the charts. The excitement is off the charts. And I think to be back in the arena, so to speak, or on the stage, on the biggest stage, is something we've been, that's been our goal. And to do it 2 years ago and now, I feel like the excitement is at the same level, if not even a little bit higher now, because I think we're a little bit more prepared. I think it's less of a Cinderella story and more of kind of a focused, intentional season that, we've been fighting so hard from the beginning.
How is this year's team different than teams you coached in the past, and what makes this group really kind of stand out to you?
I'm trying to think how they're different. There's some common themes. I think that the last few teams, over the last 5 years, I think these teams have played at a higher level in terms of how we execute our game plans, and obviously with the wins, like this season in particular, like we set a lot of records. This is the first time ever in Williams history that we've had 16 wins. So there's that. And it's funny, I think this is and also we have this amazing freshman goalie who's just kind of, who knew she would be at this level so soon. That wasn't the expectation. But I think the one thing about this team in particular is they're extremely close and almost, and I'm not just saying that, like I think we've had great team cultures, but there's something about this team where we have this thing where we bench the ego and knowing that you can be an impact player whether you're actually on the field or on the sideline, that knowing that everybody has a role and everybody has equal value. And I think the fact that they each respect and support each other, and this sounds cheesy, but love each other to this point. I've just never seen a team always be so positive and make, even when something isn't going our way, we never back down. So I think our persistence, our determination, and our fearlessness is huge.
You'd say that's one of the biggest reasons for success this year?
Yes,
absolutely.
For sure.
Who are some people that maybe don't get the credit or shine that they should, that really hold your team together? Maybe it doesn't show up in the stats because of the position they play.
There's just several people like that.
But which players in particular would you like to highlight?
In particular is I would say the two of the three captains. We have Linda Bebo and Megan Boehm. Megan plays in the center, and Linda plays more of a defensive midfielder. And I think they're a lot of times, especially Linda, she's getting a lot. She's kind of flying under the radar and getting so much done and creating so many things offensively. But also, I call her like the commander. She's like the general out on the field. She has no problem telling people what to do and how to do it. But she does it in a way where she's very firm. But it's just who she is. We all accept it. We never take anything that she says the wrong way. I would say, Pilar is another one who I think is so outstanding as a defender and doesn't necessarily have any stats to show up, but she's just so hard to get by.
How's your staff and leaders on your team mitigating any nerves or any of the consignment, trying to be able to contain that and, use that in a way where it is transferable to the game tomorrow? Yeah,
I think one of the things that I always try to say is that it's great to be excited and show your excitement. Don't try to hide that excitement, and nerves are part of the game. And I still get nervous. I was just saying to the team, I'm like, look, I always feel like throwing up right before a game because that's how nervous I am. And the moment I don't feel like that, the moment is the moment I should get out of coaching. So nerves are a part of the game and an important part of the game. And it is important to enjoy and savor the whole journey. This is like the hero's journey to the Final Four. And I think the team has done a good job. So we have this saying where we say flip the switch. So I'm like, be as goofy and as crazy as you want and be yourselves. But the moment we step on that field, we flip the switch and we lock in, focused, and ready to go.
All right, you've seen Tufts twice this season. Couple of really tight games.
Jeez.
What have you learned from those matchups that you could take and maybe even do something differently this time around?
Yeah, I mean, I think the big thing is I think Tufts is always a formidable opponent. Our games are always close, and so we expect that. We expect that it's going to be a battle. We're ready for the battle. I'm not sure how much, that's the hard part, is it's the rubber match. We beat them early in the season, and then they just beat us in shootouts. So it's kind of like, how much do we change? I think there's things we can tweak, but I think it really comes down to who shows up and who executes their game plan to the best of their ability.
And then lastly, your biggest focus areas or keys to the game that you guys want to do to put yourself in the best position to win.
I think good body positioning defensively. We really have to kind of we have to really play good denial defense against them and make sure our high pressure press and we use our speed to the best of our ability.